Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no gakusei desu. Our lesson for today is the particle to. To has a lot of usage. 1. It used to connect two nouns. So, particle to stands as the word end in English, the conjunction end. 2. It describes with whom do you do something. So, together with, I do with. 3. It is used to compare and contrast. So, the particle to can be used to indicate a comparison or a contrast. It is also used to mark the end of a thought or a quotation. It is also used for onomatopoetic words. These onomatopoetic words are formed in imitation of a natural sound like arf, arf, or meow, meow for cat. The particle to can also be used or put after a verb or adjective to form a conditional. It is translated as soon as, when, or if. So we're going to discuss them all. The first is it is used to connect two nouns. For example, kohi to ocha, coffee and tea. Kohi to ocha. Mainichi kohi to ocha o nomu. Every day I drink coffee and tea. Or I drink coffee and tea every day. Mainichi kohi to ocha o nomu. Nihongo to eigo. Nihongo to eigo. Japanese and English. So, 学校で日本語と英語を話します。学校で日本語と英語を話します。I speak Japanese and English at school. 犬と猫。Dog and cat or dogs and cats. 犬と猫。うちで犬と猫がいます。I have cats and dogs at home. うちで犬と猫がいます。I have cats and dogs at home. So easy, right? Mango to ringo. Mango and apple. Mango to ringo. Mango to ringo ga tabetai. I want to eat mangoes and apples. Mango to ringo ga tabetai. I want to eat mangoes and apples. Nihon to Doitsu. Japan and Germany. Nihon to Doitsu. Shorai wa Nihon to Doitsu ni ikitai desu. In the future, I want to go to Japan and Germany. Or I want to go to Japan and Germany in the future. Shorai wa Nihon to Doitsu ni ikitai desu. Shorai wa Nihon to Doitsu ni ikitai desu. With. So, to can be used as the word for with. Yuki-san to. With Yuki. So, 来月はゆきさんと東京に行きます。So this is next month I will go to Tokyo with Yuki. 来月はゆきさんと東京に行きます。Next month I will go to Tokyo with Yuki. So what if we add the word together with? Together with. So we add 一緒に here. What will happen is 来月はゆきさんと一緒に東京に行きます。 来月はゆきさんと一緒に東京に行きます。Next month, I will go to Tokyo together with Yuki. But we can also not include 一緒に because it will be understandable also. So it is acceptable if we remove 一緒に here. Next example. 友達と with friends. 家で友達と映画を見ました。I saw movies with my friends at home. So we can add here another phrase or word, 昨日, so yesterday. I saw movies with my friends at home yesterday. Oh, it can be rearranged differently. Yesterday, I saw movies with my friends. As you can see, as we have learned in the previous lessons, we can rearrange the words in Japanese and still arrive at the same translation. 昨日友達と家で映画を見ました。昨日友達と家で映画を見ました。Yesterday I saw movies with my friends. So that's the particle と using with. Another example, 彼女と with girlfriend. So 私は彼女と二人でデートしました。So here, in Japanese, we identify that we are two. So I added futari as a pair. That's the way it is in Japanese. So, 私は彼女と二人でデートしました。Oh, I went on a date with my girlfriend. But this literally, it means I did a date with my girlfriend because shimashita is the past tense of suru. Past tense of suru. 私は彼女と二人でデートしました。母と with mother or okasan to, but we just use here 母と。私は母と買い物に行った。I went shopping with my mother. 午後3時頃。We add another phrase to make the sentence longer. 午後3時頃、私は母と買い物に行った。行きました。I went shopping with my mother at around 3 p.m. 午後3時頃、私は母と買い物に行った。or 行きました。Again, we can rearrange the sentence as long as the right particle is with the noun, and we will arrive again at the same translation. 私は母と午後3時頃買い物に行った。It's the same translation. So here we can add 一緒に again. So, 私は母と一緒に買い物に行った。I went shopping together with my mother. And there. Another example. Yumi-san to with Yumi. Yamada wa Yumi-san to kekkon shimasu. So, Yamada will be married to Yumi next year. 来年、Yamada wa Yumi-san to kekkon shimasu. Next year, Yamada will be married to Yumi. Here, it can also be Yamada will marry Yumi next year or Yamada will be married with Yumi next year. The important thing here, and I want you to remember that when using kekkon suru or kekkon shimasu, to is the particle before it. So, before using kekkon shimasu, to is used, okay? Not any other particle. this is the most common or the most appropriate particle with kekkonshimasu. To kekkonshimasu. Rainen Yamada wa Yumi-san to kekkonshimasu. Here we use to compare and contrast nouns. So, example, between cats and dogs or between dogs and cats. Inu to neko to. Dochira ga no kata ga suki desu ka? Which do you like better? Inu to neko to dochira no kata ga suki desu ka? Which do you like better between dogs and cats? So we can change it. Kohi to ocha to. Kohi to ocha to dochira no kata ga suki desu ka? Which do you like better between coffee and tea? We can say kohi to ocha to dochira o nomu no ga suki desu ka? Between tea and coffee or between coffee and tea, which do you like to drink? Kohi to ocha to dochira o nomu no ga suki desu ka? Which do you like to drink? Another example, sugaku to rikato between math and science. Sugaku to rikato dochira ga tokui desu ka? Which are you good at between math and science? Okay. So here you may have heard of the word jozu. Jozu. So if you answer, do not say jozu desu because the word jozu has another meaning. If you use it, it may not sound so humble. So instead, compliment others by using jozu. So instead of using jozu to yourself, use jozu to another. Okay? So in that way, you are lifting the other person up. So do not lift yourself up in the Japanese society. Let others lift you up or let others compliment you. So let others say jozu to you instead of you using jozu to yourself. Let us say you are both good at science and math. So we say, Watashi wa rika to sugaku no ryoho ga tokui desu. Watashi wa rika to sugaku no ryoho ga tokui desu. So here, tokui, the word tokui, the two kanjis before des, it means one strong point, one's forte. The one that you are good at. But you do not say directly jozu des. Okay? So it doesn't sound humble enough. So say tokui desu when you say you want to say you are good at something. Tokui desu. This is the interesting part of the particle to. Here, particle to is used to mark a quotation. So here we have a simple sentence. Kare wa gakkou ni iku. He will go to school or he goes to school. Now, what if I say, he said he will go to school? So here we add to as a sort of quotation mark. To and then ita, the casual past tense of said. Casual past tense affirmative, ita, said. Or iimashita, the polite past form, affirmative of said. So iimashita or ita can be used. So let's say you are talking to your friend. So, kare wa gakkou ni iku to ita. He said he will go to school. Kare wa gakkou ni iku to ita. Or if you are talking to your teacher, kare wa gakkou ni iku to iimashita. Kare wa gakkou ni iku to iimashita. Now, we do not say kare wa gakkou ni ikemasu to ita or to iimashita. We do not say ikimasu. the mass form. Instead, we use the short form when using the to, or short form before the particle to. So, kare wa gakko ni iku to ita. So, iku is the short form present tense affirmative of iku. It's the dictionary form, of course. Kare wa gakko ni iku to ita. So, not gakko ni ikimasu to. That is grammatically incorrect. So here is the equation. So the short or casual form of the verb, adjective, and the noun plus to, and then hita, iimashita, omou, omoimasu, kiita, kikimashita. Heard, heard, said, said, think, heard. Right? This is the table for the e-adjective. Take note that these forms, because it will be useful when you are quoting something and using an e-adjective like kawaii. So here, the present polite affirmative of an e-adjective is des. And then if we want to say casually, just remove des. And then for negative present, kunai des, kunai, remove des. For the past, katta des. For the past casual, katta, just katta. For the kunakatta des past tense negative, the casual is kunakata without des. For the noun and na adjective here, they have the same conjugation. So des becomes da. Take note, des becomes da. Janai des becomes janai or dewanai. Janai or dewanai. Deshta becomes datta. Janakatta des becomes janakatta. Okay? For the verb, do not use the mas form. Again, as we have just learned, for ikimasu, do not use the mas form when inside a quotation. So use the casual form, the highlighted in the green highlight. So for example, again, kare wa gakko ni iku to ita, or to iimashita. Here, the iku is in the casual form. Okay? What about he will not go? Present negative, will not go. So we change iku to ikanai. Ikanai. We do not say ikimasen. Kare wa gakko ni ikimasen to. That's wrong. We do not use the mas form. We use instead ikanai. This is the casual form negative present, ikanai. So what about the past form affirmative, went? So ita. So iku, ikanai, ita, he went. Kare wa gakko ni ita to ita. So or to imashita. Okay, ita, the casual form of past. What about past tense negative? The casual form for past tense negative is ikanakatta. Ikanakatta. So here, he said he did not go to school. Kare wa gakko ni ikanakatta to ita. Or ikanakatta to iimashita. Again, ikanakatta is the casual form. What about he did not say? So he did not say he did not go to school. Double negative. So we change the last part. So the did not say iwanakatta or iimasen deshita. Iimasen deshita. So it is important that you know the casual and polite form of the verbs in order to make a proper translation of the quotation. For example, here another example. Watashi wa gakusei desu. Okay? This is easy. So I said I am a student. So we add to again and then said the past tense affirmative ita or iimashita. I said I am a student. So is this correct? Of course not, because this is in the polite form. And as we have just said, the verb must be, or the conjugation must be at casual form. Must be casual. Okay? Must be in the casual form. So, we say, watashi wa gakusei da to iimashita, or to ita. Because the casual form of des is da when we are talking about nouns. Right? Remember that. If we remove da, what happens is it will become I said student, which is incorrect. Okay? So we add da. I said I'm not a student. So what is the casual form of janai desu? Just janai. Watashi wa gakusei janai to itta. So we do not say janai desu, which is the polite form. That is going to be wrong. Okay? Or we can say, watashi wa gakusei de wa nai to ita or to iimashita. Watashi wa gakkou ni iku. Again, our favorite quotation. Now we use I think. I think. So I think is, the translation is omou. So, watashi wa gakkou ni iku to omou or omoimasu. I think I will go to school. Watashi wa gakkou ni iku to omou or to omoimasu. I will not go. Ikanai. Again, this is the casual form. And this is what we use when we want to quote it. So, I think I will not go to school. Watashi wa gakkou ni ikanai to omou or to omoimasu. Another example. So here we have karera ga kyuka chuda. So they are on a vacation. This is a casual present tense sentence. So we can also say kyuka chuda desu. Kyuka chuda desu. That is the polite form. Here, if we want to say he heard they are on a vacation, so we use hear or heard this time. So again, to. He heard they are on a vacation. So we use the past tense affirmative kiita for the casual and then kikimashita for the polite form. So, kare wa karera ga kyuka chuda to kikimashita. He heard they are on vacation. Nihon wa utsukushi basho da. Nihon wa utsukushi basho da. So Japan is a beautiful place. Now, what if I say, I heard Japan is a beautiful place? Again, we add to, and then kiita or kikimashita. Both have the same meaning, heard. So, Nihon wa utsukushi basho da to kiita or to kikimashita. I heard Japan is a beautiful place. Again, why is that we use? Because it is a noun and it is in the casual. Again, here when we are using quotation, and if we want to quote a sentence, we do not use the polite form, we use the casual form. That's why we use da in the sentence previously. So da. To is also used after onomatopoetic words. Onomatopoetic words. So these words are the words taken from the sounds of something, especially from the sounds of animals like woof, woof, or meow, meow, right? So in Japanese, they also have the onomatopoetic words. For example, for them, the bark bark in English, the translation is wang wang. So, inu ga wang wang to hoeteiru. Inu ga wang wang to hoeteiru. So the dog is crying bark bark. Inu ga wang wang to hoeteiru. And this is of course true for any other onomatopoetic words. Like for the cat, in Japanese, the meow meow is nya nya. So, neko ga nya nya to naiteiru. So the cat is meowing. Or literally, the cat is crying meow meow. But the simple translation is the cat is meowing. So, neko ga nya nya to naiteiru. Nya 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 nya. Okay, you can do it yourself. For the frog, frog is kairu. So, kairu ga gero gero to naiteiru. So, for them, the frog, or ribbit, ribbit, gero, gero, something like that. So, kairu ga gero gero to naiteiru. The frog is ribbiting, right? The frog is ribbiting. So, you can use it, just try and search for onomatopoetic words in Japanese and try to compose your own sentences. Again, to is also used for conditional phrases. You can put to after a verb or an adjective to form a conditional. It translates into as soon as, when, or if. In this example, shigoto ga owaru to. So, as soon as I finish my work. Shigoto ga owaru to. Sugu ni nemasu. I will go to bed as soon as I finish my work. Here again, the word before to is in the casual form, present casual affirmative. So, shigoto ga owaru to sugu ni nemasu. Another example, mise ni iku to biru ga kaemasu. You can buy beer when you go to the store. Or when you go to the store, you can buy beer. Or if you go to the store, you can buy beer. Mise ni iku to biru ga kaemasu. And last example, sono koe ni iku to. So if you go to the park, takusan no kodomo tachi ga asondeiru no o mitsukeru desho. Sono koe ni iku to takusan no kodomo tachi ga asondeiru no o mitsukeru desho. If you go to the park, you will find a lot of kids playing. Sono koe ni iku to takusan no kodomo tachi ga asondeiru no o mitsukeru desho. Okay, so I hope you have learned something today, this very long lesson. And if you have some questions or comments, please comment down below for clarification, because this is too long, maybe confusing for some of you, for the beginners like myself. Now, if you find my videos interesting, please like. And if you find my videos and the channel as a whole useful, please subscribe to my channel. It will be helpful for me. I will be posting more videos on the Japanese grammar, on the Japanese vocabulary, and many things about Japanese. Thank you for watching again, and I hope to see you again at the next video. Mite kurete, arigato. Mata aimashou.